MPFL Under-15 Future Promise Eagles are right now, although players, as we call them, promising team. The youth team of Nigeria in different clubs are right now playing over there in Ikenne, precisely the home of Remo Stars, where all the teams in Nigeria line up their Under-15. It is tagged MPFL La Liga Under-15 Future Promises team. Hopefully, let the best be picked from all these players. At least we have a team to represent Nigeria in future. Welcoming you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, we'll quickly be looking at the stories trending this evening as matches are ongoing in different leagues in Nigeria, in the MPFL and also the Under-15 La Liga. Joining me in the studio is Adekunle Samuel and Emmanuel Fashimi. Good to have you guys.
Good evening, Adeni.
Good one. Now we'll start with the MPFL La Liga Under-15. As I said earlier, it's taking place in Remo's home over there in Ikenne. Different teams in Nigeria, MPFL, right now line up their Under-15 team. Now let's look at the result of matches that were actually played on Sunday, where you have Remo Stars defeated Abia Warriors 5-0. That's Under-15 of Remo Stars. We have Kwara United defeated Gombe United 3-1, and Rangers International also won their game against Sunshine Stars Under-15. And you go straight to look at the matches for today right now as we speak. Some of these matches are actually ongoing. Lobby Stars versus MFM, Kano Pillars, Plateau United, and Shooting Stars of Ibadan versus Eyimba International in the MPFL, that is Nigerian Professional Football League, in conjunction with La Liga, having our Under-15 promises, as they are called. This is very good because we have Under-15 future Eagles, and at least most of them will be drafted from this particular Under-15 MPFL league. Now, this is a very good opportunity for all these players to showcase their talents.
It's a good opportunity for the players to showcase their talents. My worry right now is how can we sustain this program, and at the same time, the players that are being picked, how can we really groom them? Because over the years, we've not really seen that good blend of junior players graduating into the senior level. We saw that the last squad we have something like that was in 1996 to 1998. That was France 98, where we actually have the likes of Kanu Nwankwo. They came back from Japan 93. They went straight to the Olympics in Atlanta in 1996, and we won the first African country to win an Olympic gold in football. We actually had this program going well for us, but we've lost it over the years. And thank God for the minister bringing back the Principal's Cup. But how can we, the talents being discovered, how can we groom them? How can we sustain these guys? We know that Nigerians normally do well in La Liga. We have our own Finidi George, who left there and came down to Nigeria to be coaching Eyimba right now. He actually did exploit with Real Betis. That was his last team, and he's a respected player. He's a legend for Real Betis. And then we have our own Sadiq Umar doing well for Almeria right now, who is scoring goals, who is trying to push them to get the qualification to La Liga proper. Last season, they lost out by the playoffs, and this time I hopefully they get the playoff right. But my worry is that these guys that are being discovered, we should keep them, give them proper exposure, let them play more matches, give them what they need. If they take them out of this country, let them be exposed. I can tell you, okay, look at our last 2-3 Under-17. Our performances have been poor. We are the highest winner of the Under-17 championship. We are tied with Brazil 5-5 as it stands. What stops us from making it 10? What stops us from making it 6, 7? Look at our last Under-17 outing. It was a dismal performance from us. So I think with this program going on right now, it's a good one, but we shouldn't just leave it at that. These players should be given proper exposure.
Now, looking at the fact that La Liga Under-15, well, MPFL La Liga Under-15 is a conjunction that has to do with La Liga as a league, having to do with Nigerian Professional Football League, bringing together all the Under-15 of all the clubs in Nigeria, professional football league, and they've been doing it well. Hopefully, we can raise our own future Eagles, as they call them, Promises, under 15. But adequately, I think I love this particular opportunity given to these boys. These are very young lads, and they have the opportunity of donning the color of all the teams in the MPFL and to represent these teams. And now they are happy that they have this particular platform. And I'm very sure NFF right now are looking at, okay, we need to pick this particular player, that particular player, bring them together and form our future Promises Eagles.
Yeah, I believe it's something nice, actually, something wonderful. Because when you have to look at them right now, under 15, these are the future under 17 to go to any FIFA under 17 World Cup. I think it's a good step going to the grassroots to pick a raw talent that we can grow into a better players. When you see, let me just diverse a little, some guys that were selected for the under 20, FIFA under 20, is it Wafu under 20? That is
Wafu B.
You see that some of the guys, let's be sincere with ourselves, they are older than that age. But when you pick a guys like these young guys now that will be preparing for the under 17, these are the future. There will be nothing like age cheat, because even mere looking at them, you will see how young they are playing at the under 15 level, MPFL La Liga under 15 level. So I believe that if they can sustain this program, likewise as my colleague has said, in the case of Kanu Wonko, it's not just only Kanu Wonko. We have the likes of Wisin Oruma, was also there in Japan in 1993. How they are being groomed from under 17 stage to the Olympic Eagles, from there, under 23 Eagles, from there to the Super Eagles, which is the main national team. So I believe that giving them time, selecting the right talent, and not involving corruption when it comes to selecting these guys from under 17, pick the best leg. Those you know that, no, these people can do our nation proud, and the ones that will be able to be promoted also to the league, it will be of more benefit to them. You see, right now you can't see a 17-year-old playing in the Nigeria league, and in other leagues it's not like that. They do groom them into their main league. You see some leagues, you say, okay, this one is from the academic boys. Well, in Nigeria league, when you see someone call himself 17, believe me, it's not at the age of 17. But when you have a platform like this, like MPFL La Liga under 15, you'll be able to groom players. We saw most of the clubs also have junior teams that are being represented. So you promote them, then we'll be able to trace them that, okay, these ones, they are actually player for under 17, they are actually player for under 20. So I believe that is a good platform, a real good platform that will help or aid the development of grassroots football in Nigeria.
Good one there. We'll quickly move away from La Liga under 15, that is MPFL La Liga under 15 Promises. Let's talk about the big boys. MPFL matches are ongoing across different stadiums in Nigeria. We saw 3 matches played yesterday, but now we're having 4 today. Shooting Stars are facing Eyimba over there in Ibadan. Rivers United are hosting Niger Tornadoes in Port Harcourt as Wiki Tourists of Bauchi play against Heartland. Remo Stars Plateau United, although that story concerning Heartland is still to be confirmed concerning their player being locked out by the hotel where they stay. But now, let's look, these matches are coming up, or rather being played right now. So, Wiki Tourist Heartland, Plateau United, Remo Stars. That game, Plateau, Remo, will be a big one because Remo are 4th, and they want to actually upstage Rangers, who have upstaged them by a point. So, and you see Plateau United too don't want to drop based on, they want to remain as number 2 on the law. In fact, close the gap against Rivers United.
It's getting heat and heat. It's getting hotter and hotter right now in the MPFL. And for today's game, my pick is Rivers United against Niger against Niger Tornadoes. For Rivers United, who are just who lost their 2nd game of the season to Sunshine Stars at the midweek games. They've played 23 games in total. They've gotten some good points out of 23-11. They were on a 12-match unbeaten run before they got that shock defeat against Sunshine Stars. 1-0. It ended in favor of Sunshine Stars of Akure. And one good thing for them was that Plateau United also lost away at the midweek also. So both of them will be playing in match day 25 games today. Rivers United want to consolidate on that 1st position. Plateau United wants to close the gap. But overall, I also want to see Eyimba against Shooting Stars. How will they How will Enyimba respond to Shooting Stars in today's game? They are going away. And for the story against Heartland, where they are being locked up in the hotel, where it's unconfirmed yet. But if something of that nature happens, I think it's not healthy for our league. If you want to play mind games or you want to unsettle a team, you know what to do. It's not by locking them up in the hotel.
Locking them out.
Locking them out, I beg your pardon. But it's one thing we have been crying for. We don't want to see these things happening in our league. So I believe all clubs should know what to do at the right time. We don't want hooliganism. We don't want fight. We just need peace in our league. We want a healthy league.
Good one there. Now, Adekunle, Plateau United versus Remo Stars. That's another match to look at.
Yeah, I think that is the toughest game that is currently going on today. Plateau playing against Remo Star. Remo Star has been a surprise package this season in the Nigeria Professional Premier League. You know, coming down from relegation and shocking the big boys, raising shoulders against the big boys also. So playing against Plateau today is going to be a tough game for them. Although if they can try all their possible best to make sure they get a draw in today's encounter, the match that is currently going on right now, it will be of good benefit to them. But playing against Plateau United is always a tough game whenever Plateau United of Jos are playing at home. So if Plateau United also, we need to win today's game to close the gap on Rivers United, because anything short of winning for them, I think they are gradually surrendering the league to Rivers United.
From the way it is right now, we've been looking at the MPFL. Matches are ongoing. 4 matches are ongoing. Remo, Plateau, not forgetting Rivers United also are playing their game. Everyone wants to remain where they are. They want to off the game. But from the way it is, Rivers, Plateau, Rangers, Remo Stars are standing 1 to 4. Let's see how these games actually end. And we're bringing you more concerning that in our subsequent edition of 360 Sport. Now we move away from the MPFL. Let's quickly talk about a match that will be coming up in the English Premier League also tonight. Well, Leeds United, Crystal Palace, what's going to happen between those two teams, Crystal Palace against Leeds United. That's a match to look at in the English Premier League. And we also look at Italian Serie A as a fixture there also coming up in the Italian Serie A as of today, as we speak right now, talking about this particular game happening. Well, we'll quickly look at another story trending where we talk about PSG versus concerning the man called Pochettino. PSG are right now saying, well, it is possible that they will be sacking Pochettino despite him winning the league. It is possible. Well, it's still a rumor anyway, but it's gathering a lot of momentum right now. PSG preparing for Pochettino's sack despite winning the league. Names are beginning to fly around. Antonio Conte, Zinedine Zidane, and all that. Now, looking at this particular story, you're wondering, but he has just won the league, but maybe they just want someone who can get them to that trophy. UEFA Champions is their target.
Yeah, I believe that, and that is a major thing that PSG needed right now. In the past, they have been winning the French League 1. When Laurent Blanc was there, they won it back-to-back, I think close to 3 times. Thomas Tuchel also did the same. And right now, the turn of Pochettino. What PSG really need right now is UEFA Champions League. And they have been performing poorly whenever it comes to the UEFA Champions League. You know, sometimes ago I said that they needed a good coach. I'm not saying Pochettino is not a good coach, but they needed that coach that have that charisma to deliver that UEFA Champions League. If they could go for someone like Zinedine Zidane, at least it's going to be a perfect fit and a perfect match for PSG. If he's been allowed to do his job without the interference of the management. Or Antonio Conte, he also has a pedigree also of delivering UEFA Champions League. Although he's yet to win it as a coach, but as a player, he did some years ago. So sacking Pochettino, it won't be the first to be dismissed. Someone won a UEFA Champions League for Chelsea some years ago. I'm talking about Roberto Di Matteo. The following season, he got booted out of the club. So I'm not saying that as something new or something strange. When you see a club that is hungry for a trophy, a club that is hungry for success, that is the way they did. Chelsea did it. Chelsea hired more than 12 coaches within 12 years, I think 12, 13 years, just for them to have that UEFA Champions League. And currently now, PSG is also in desire of it. They have won it all in their league, French League 1, Copa del Rey. They have everything in their cupboard. The only one eluding PSG right now is the UEFA Champions League. They have all the players. Lionel Messi is here. Neymar is here. Right now, they're about to make Kelvin Mbappe, the highest paid player, not just in PSG alone, but also in the world. will be earning close to £42 million yearly. So they have all the players that they needed. And the money is still there. If there's any other good players you want to add to the team, they can also get any player right now to add to the team just to win this UEFA Champions League. So I believe that what they needed right now is a good coach that can control the boys and deliver the trophy to them.
Which coach would they not hire? You made mention of Zinedine Zidane. PSG problem right now is not just coach. There is I would say they need a turnaround. Pochettino has tried his best for the team. If they sack him, like he made mention, it's not a new thing to the world of football. We've seen that Di Matteo was sacked after winning the Champions League for Chelsea in 2012. We've seen a couple of other teams sacking their coach after winning a trophy for them. But overall, for PSG, they need this Champions League. The question is, the players should also ask them question: are we ready to get this trophy? For someone like Mbappe right now, I don't think his heart is with PSG. He's heading home to Real Madrid, where he wants to go and join the La Decima, as they are called. But
with the amount of money that is being offered, 42 million euros.
He has said it's not about the money. It's not about the money.
It's about success.
It's about success.
We wait to see if that will actually come to pass, because at times money speaks too.
Money speaks.
Now we've been looking at Pochettino's chances in PSG, as news are right now flying around that he could be axed from that team. Well, if that happens, that football, expect anything in the world of football. So unpredictable. And before we go, like I said earlier, Italia Serie A will be seeing a match there where Juventus will be playing against Sassuolo in an away game. Well, they just have to be very careful. Sassuolo can be a giant-killing team if they are to win this game.
If the Juve are to win this game, like you said, they just need to watch out, because their performances this season has really been poor. They got booted out of the Champions League by Villarreal. They've been having some couple of losses in Italian Serie A, so it's not looking rosy for them. And Sassuolo is just like a little ant in the wood that eats it up. So if they don't watch it very well, they might get beaten while going to Sassuolo today.
Who do you pick, Crystal Palace, Leeds United, to win this game?
I'm going for
Crystal Palace, Leeds.
I'm going for Crystal Palace.
Why?
Because of the job that Patrick Vieira has done with that team. You know, that was a great turnaround. This is not the Crystal Palace we used to know before in the English Premier League. But look at it this season. They have been playing well. Get to the FA Cup semi-final also, although they lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. That is a sign of a good coach that can handle what he has in his own domain. And seeing the kind of tactics he applies to every game, he has been giving them results. So I believe that Patrick Vieira has really tried with Crystal Palace. And I'm saying them, though Leeds is a good team also that cannot be right up, but mostly Leeds are dominant whenever they are playing at home. But once it's anything away game, going away to get results, usually difficult for Leeds. But Crystal Palace, I'm giving it to them tonight.
Well, let's see who wins that game, and also to let you know that a lot of happening in the world of sport. Congrats to Bayern, no longer news. They've done it 10 consecutive time. Congrats to PSG. And in the waiting, who knows, between Manchester and Liverpool, Manchester City, who blinks first between the two teams? We see what's going to happen. And for Real Madrid, they are coasting home. You know, the top 5 leagues in Europe, you have to give it up to those teams that have won. And here in Nigeria, MPFL is getting more interesting day in, day out, week in, week out. Rivers United, Plateau United, Rangers International, and Remo Stars are really dragging. Not forgetting Kwara, Aqua, all the big boys are knocking at the door. Well, we just have to wrap it up here. Time is really not on our side right now. Well, we've been talking with Emmanuel Fashemi and also Adekunle Samuel. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Good one.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we have to go now. Adeni Ajishafet, that's the name. We just have to leave 360 Sport on Trust TV. Thanks for watching.